Pushing, make several of them, because I don't have one, Debbie.
Okay, so here's the originals for the fire.
Good evening, welcome to the Raleigh Finance Committee meeting of June 26, 2018. It is 7:25. Call the meeting to order. And the first thing is a budget transfer, amount of $10,000, transfer from town council litigation to town council professional services for various projects that were running low.
I'll make the motion that we do that transfer.
Okay. Motion by Sharon. A second.
Second.
Second by Dennis. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. Let's see. 26.
There's that one, Larry.
Okay. Next item is the transfer of $250 treasurer's expense to administrative assistant wages. Yeah.
Just a quick question, Deb, can you transfer expense account to wages?
Under, chapter 4433 BB, yes, you can.
Okay,
It can be from any appropriation, actually, including an article.
okay.
All right, any other discussion? Can I have a motion to?
Motion.
I'll
Okay.
second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Uh,
All right.
Thanks.
Okay. Third item is transfer $2,800 from fire department expenses to fire department full-time wages.
I'm recusing myself from the next two.
Okay. Aye.
Explanation?
Any,
Which one is that, the one for 600?
that's the 2,800.
2,800, okay.
And what's that for?
It's the wages for the full-time firefighters. Right now, there's $619.98 in the account, and for the last week of this pay period, this week here that we have to close out the 30th, I need $2,388.80 for just wages. I have one overtime that was this past weekend, for $134.37. So altogether gives me a deficit of $1,903.19. The additional money I'm looking for is to cover potential overtime between tonight, because there hasn't been any since last tonight and Saturday night at midnight.
Right,
So I'm looking for $2,800 to cover that.
okay.
Now, unless there's a really big fire, then we'll be back here again. But this should give me enough money to get me through until midnight on the 30th.
Okay.
which is what, Saturday?
Saturday.
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 Do you expect, I mean, overtime, or I mean, I mean,
It's a crapshoot, really. We have no idea. We've had weekends where we've had no calls, and we've had weekends where we're just one right after another. There's no consistency, so I can't really predict if we're gonna have overtime or not. It just,
we wouldn't pay it after, if the actual overtime as opposed to putting money in for overtime, or?
Well, there's money in for overtime. The question is, how much do you wanna put in and transfer?
Is this the only time we can transfer money? I mean, can we do it in July, or?
Well, Mr. Chairman, that would have to come from the reserve fund, so these are interdepartmental transfers that can only take place during the last 2 months of the fiscal year. So if you did really have an emergency, we would be back at your, last meeting of the fiscal year, the second Tuesday in July, getting
Right,
a reserve fund transfer. So
Right.
what we're trying to do is stay within the department
right.
at this point.
Now,
Okay.
if overtime is not used, does that money go back in the general fund?
Free cash will be, when we
free
close the
cash.
books, it will be one of those unexpended lines that will eventually come out.
Doesn't stay in the fire department, it just
No,
would
no.
go back?
No,
Okay,
it would go back, and so that would be one of the components that make up what free cash is. So any of that
Okay.
unexpended money, when the books close, will be certified eventually by the Department of Revenue
okay.
as free cash.
Okay, can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion. We approve
Okay.
that.
I'll second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All right.
Now, this one hasn't been signed by the Board of Selectmen, right?
No,
No, they don't
Because
need
we
it.
came to my attention today from the accounting department that the fire department wages were running at a deficit. So
Okay,
I spoke to Larry about revising the agenda.
they'll be having a meeting to sign
to
this
sign
off.
it off, yeah, okay.
No, that's right. And the last one is for $600, transfer funds from the fire department expenses to fire department call firefighter. Any comments,
Right
Chief?
now, there's a balance of $6,913.35 in the line. As of 4 o'clock this afternoon, I've expended $5,508.17 of that. That would give me a balance between today and Saturday night of $968.72. I'm looking for another $600 just to ensure us that we have enough money to pay call wages till the Saturday night.
Okay,
That should give me plenty of money to get through the rest of the week.
okay.
There's no outstanding expense items that would,
No,
Yeah,
there's
you have enough
still,
money in that.
I still got enough money in that line to cover, what expenses I still have, coming, so, this would, this would leave about 6,000, after everything's done. I got more in it right now, but I got some bills that haven't come in yet. But there is enough money to cover all this and still have a little left over in expenses.
So if you're taking 6913 and you're subtracting 5,508, and you have a balance,
$968.72.
it does?
You know,
6,913 minus 5,508 is about almost $1,400 difference, isn't it?
According to what the calendar calculator had, that's what I came up with, I mean,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
right,
Mm.
yeah, there's about $1,400 difference there. 6913 and less 5508.
Yeah.
Alright, well then, I guess we don't have to do this one, I should have enough money.
If that's,
If
that's
your
correct.
balance
If that's
amount is
what it
correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the balance amount, I'm going by the, June 21st sheet from the accountant. And we
Okay,
haven't done payroll for June yet, so that's accurate number.
okay, so as long as those are good, then you'd be all set with,
Yeah.
you actually have a lot more than you thought.
I had more than I thought. I stand
Good
correct.
catch, Peter.
I'll take a bonus.
Good catch.
So that's good.
So 140518 is enough?
That should be enough.
Okay,
Okay, so this one we're going to
Just put it in the round
table. Okay. All right.
Guess I better get another calculator. Get someone to do it for me.
Our next meeting,
July 12th.
Well,
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
thanks,
Yep.
Chief. July
July
12th,
12th, I think it was.
10th. The 10th
Oh.
is Tuesday.
I think you're right, yeah, July 10th,
that's what I had on my calendar.
Right.
Tuesday, okay,
Tuesday.
sorry about that.
The 8th is Sunday.
July 10th is Tuesday, at the same time,
Right.
7:15?
Right.
Okay,
But we're going to go over then more of these things. or-
No, that's it.
the wrap up for the year, whatever's trailing. Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
can I
we
have a
to be-
motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion,
Second.
Okay.
we have to have everything by the 15th.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Okay, we are adjourned. Thank you very much.